We are top of Group F in the Europa League. We are top of the Latvian Higher League as well. Today, a doubleheader up against Celtic. Maybe we're going to be on 12 points and qualifying for the next round. In between episodes, we have played just 2 matches, one of them in the league, one of them in the cup. We beat Jelgava 4-0, we beat Babite 3-0 as well. It means we are top of the Latvian league here. You can see 1 point clear of our arch nemesis Ventspils, which we'll undoubtedly lose to at some point later on in this season. Let's play Celtic. Only one noticeable change for our starting 11 for the Celtic game. We are missing out on Al McCaney because he has played a hell of a lot of football for us and a little bit of football as well for Oman. It means Sabala and Gorks will be our strikers today. I'm also playing David Titov. I was going to play Kevin Bossard. We're 1-0 down. Harry Wilson's just scored for Celtic after 7 minutes. Not exactly the start that I had hoped for, and 14 minutes on the clock. Celtic once again coming forward with the ball. Taylor Harwood-Bellis gets tackled by Vogels but keeps hold of it. Christie outside the area. A very strange curling effort is saved by Kristaps Zommers. It is going to be a corner, 15 minutes on the clock. Who's going to be taking it? Is Harry Wilson the goal scorer? Towards the front post, Collins was there, heads over the bar. Remains 1-0 to Celtic. Realistically, we shouldn't be beating Celtic. We shouldn't have beaten Salzburg, really, should we either? Harwood-Bellis with a free kick to Christie. Where's he going to go? In the middle to Britton. Right-hand side is Harwood-Bellis with loads and loads of space. Vogels is with him. Balogun is there. His effort goes wide of Zommers' post. First chance for the academy then that we're going to hopefully see. Sergei's counter crosses that in. Abdul Samad is there. He doesn't go for it. And now Murphy can run forward with this ball. And how many Celtic players are up here? Balogun goes off towards the right-hand side. There's 3 in the middle. Plays it back to Britain for some reason. That was a strange pass. Taylor gets tripped by David Titov, and that might be a penalty. Come on, Zommers. Come on, Zommers. Keep us in the game. If this goes 2-0, it's effectively Celtic's match, isn't it? Bitten steps up, hits it wide. It is still 1-0. Okay, then. I have just realised that I was calling Bitten Britain for most of that. His name is near Bitten, isn't it? Half an hour played, and Frank Dowd's got that clear. Sabala, is he going to do anything? Controls it well. Back to Abdul Samad. He's going to run forward with the ball back to Sergei's counter. Is this going to be our chance to get back on level terms? Taihi on the right-hand side. Titov's going to make a run. Taihi's keeping hold of it for the moment. There is Titov. Needs to make amends for conceding that penalty. It's towards the front post. It's taken a few deflections. Smirnov's effort is not good enough. And Celtic can now counter-attack. Balogun gets tackled very well by Yanis Vogels. It remains 1-0, and I'm hoping it stays 1-0 going into half-time. It does remain 1-0, and we have not been very good at all. We have not been very good. I expect a much better performance. Celtic are probably a better side than us, but we've had 4 shots, only 1 of them on target, and that wasn't even on camera. Second half begins. 5 minutes in, Frank Dow to Taihi. He's going to run from the right-hand side through the middle. Left-hand side is Smirnov. He's gone for goal himself. Why does he do that all the time? He does that far too often for my liking. Former Rangers man, I think, Glenn Kamara has just scored a goal for Salzburg, so it's 2-1 to them over there. We've got ourselves a throw. Titov to Taihi, back to David Titov. We're still in this game. If we can get a draw, I'll be very happy with a draw here. Abdul Samad. Taihi's in front. Abdul Samad's going to go for a run himself, back to David Titov. Where are you going to go? Forward to Abdul Samad again. We're trying to slowly make our way through. Smirnov's has to go back to counter. Vogel's got acres of space. Taihi's got this now. Titov's going for a run. Gorks does find Titov. We're going to whip this ball in. Plenty of blue and yellow shirts in the box. Abdul Samad crosses it in. It's gone to Smirnov's. Apparently, it's gone over everybody. Smirnov's keeps this alive. Sergei's counter. Just over the hour mark. Counter's gone and played that to Murphy. What are we doing? We had the ball in a very good position. We've just gone, you know what, Celtic? You can have a chance from that. That is going to be Smirnov's last attempt of the game. We're going to bring on Kapustins. We're also going to do Sabala coming off for Ali Al-McCaney. Al-McCaney, as I mentioned, isn't starting because of his match fitness. He should be okay to play maybe 25-30 minutes. All the while Celtic haven't scored their second goal, there is still a chance here. I'm going to give him a demand more. Is it going to fire anybody up? We have ourselves a throw in a good position. Kapustins back to Vogels, crosses that ball in. Al McCaney is there, and the Omani substitute has made an immediate impact. It is 1-1 against Celtic. We've been garbage for most of this match. If we can steal 3 points, that would be absolutely amazing. Do we do our final change? Taihi's looking pretty poor. Gorks isn't looking great either. We've got 5 minutes left. We are going to do our final change. It will be Taihi coming off. It's going to be Maris Mikulov. Sure, you can play on the right-hand side. You'll probably be fine playing there for a little bit. I will take a point, but we need to make sure we get this ball clear. There is 20 seconds left to play. Bitton to Wilson, the goal scorer for Celtic. Bitton, who missed the penalty earlier on. Taylor on the left-hand side. Titov's with him. Titov steals it. He's pushing him all over the place. Watt is there. And Tony Watt's just scored the winner with 5 seconds left to play. How have we given that away? We haven't deserved to win this game. We haven't deserved to draw this game. But when you're 1-1 with literal seconds to go, how have we let that one in? Literally the last thing to happen. I'm going to thrash arms. I'm far from pleased. It did motivate most of the team. So many players were bad in that. So, at the halfway point of our Group F, we are currently sat second in the table. Celtic obviously top with 3 wins out of 3. We go forward to play Celtic again in the next match. Salzburg are close behind us. They're obviously going to be playing Mura for a second time. If we lose against Celtic and Salzburg win against Mura, I think we will still be ahead of Salzburg because basically we've already beaten them once, but we will have to play them again. We're back just before the second Celtic game, and I just want to draw your attention to our match that we had against our arch nemesis Ventspils, where we beat them 9-0. Abdul Samad with 2, Oleg Gorks with 4, Troninkov's getting on the score sheet, Sergej Kapustin's as well, and an own goal also from Ventspils. It means we are well and truly at the top of the league now, 4 points clear with a positive 28 goal difference. We've got to now play Celtic and hopefully we might be able to win that game. We've made our way over to Glasgow in Scotland for the second match against Celtic. We've had to do a little bit of changes in defence. Vogels has moved over to a centre-back. Adjumani has come in as the normal left-back. Basically, Troninkovs, who has been playing as a centre-back, has just picked up an injury. So we're just playing Adjumani. We're basically playing the back four that we played for the last few seasons. Titov controls that well to Taihi. We are 10 minutes into this match and we've got ourselves the first highlight. Zommers to Frankie Dow. Where's he going to go? Sergej's counter, back to Vogels, playing as a centre-back for the first time in a few months. Oliver and Cham forward, finds Murphy. He's going to run forward, goes for goal into the bottom corner, and Josh Murphy makes it 1-0 to Celtic with a very good finish, but kind of out of the blue. I'm starting to think Celtic are better than us. I'm also confused as to how we managed to beat Salzburg, but we're struggling against Celtic. Although we did score against them in the last match, so maybe there is still a chance. They've had 2 shots on target, scored 1. We've had 1 shot and haven't seen any highlights just yet. Wilson doesn't manage to get that. Bitton's going to pick this ball up for Celtic. Left-hand side is Taylor. Loads and loads of space. He's gone for an early pass instead to Wilson. First time shot is saved very well by Zommers. Wilson's gone over to take the resulting corner as well towards the front post. Counter clears that easily. Sabala's going to pick this one up. What are we going to do? Sabala can go down that left-hand side. We've got Ali Al-Makani in the middle as well. He is playing today before he goes off on international duty once again. Counter back to Adjumani. There's no highlight, is there? I might give them another shout, you know. Last time we played, I gave him a shout and it seemed to work. Josh Murphy's in on goal here. David Titov, you better not be giving away another penalty. You've cleared that upfield. We're going to give him a demand more early on in this match. It's a long ball forward. Balogun's there. What a block that is. Titov can get that ball clear. Celtic are looking very good, but they look good in the first match as well. And like I keep saying, we did manage to score a goal. Half time then. 1-0 only. That is all it is. I'm going to thrash my arms. I'm far from pleased because we haven't been very good. Frank Dow has been alright, hasn't he? So has Kristaps Zommers. We're just going to go into the second half. No changes. Maybe we need to look at mix it up to go to the 4-2-3-1 formation. Harry Wilson has a free kick in a very good position. 7 and a bit minutes into the second half. Left-footed from Wilson, curling effort, goes wide of Zommers' post. Is this the same free kick? It's in the same place, but he's hit it wide once again. That was weird. This second half, we have yet to have a single shot. I don't think we've even seen a highlight going our way. Taihi is getting substituted again. Smirnovs is going to come on this time. We're going to do Al-Makani and Sabala both playing badly. We're going to keep Al-Makani on. We're going to do Saranin's coming on. Do we do any other changes? Counter for Maris Mikulov. That's all of our changes. We've still got plenty of time to go, but lots of people just not playing very well at all. We've got ourselves... Nope, we haven't got ourselves a free kick. Celtic have a free kick. Taylor goes long. Balogun's going to control that in the penalty area, and he's going to blast that underneath the goalkeeper. It is 2-0 to the team from Scotland. We have just not turned up today, have we? We have absolutely just bottled this completely. We've got one player who is playing well, and that's our goalkeeper, and he's let in 2. Kapustin's has controlled this outside the area. Maris Mikulov, the substitute, kicks it straight towards Johnson, And now Celtic can possibly counter-attack once again. Harry Wilson's controlled that. He's got loads and loads of space to run into. Vogels is next to him. He's gone for a cheeky chip over Zommers, but Zommers is too good to let that one go in. Well, that was rubbish, wasn't it? Absolutely shocking. I don't think we had a single highlight going our way in that match. I am going to say, I mean, I can fault your effort. You weren't very good. Point fingers. I'm not happy. Let's try and fire some people up. Anybody who gets a 6-2 or less, I'm going to give it... No, don't shout at them. Right, let's shout at Al McCaney because he got a 6.0. Let's shout at Adjamani as well. I'm furious. I'm furious with your performances. Luckily for us, Salzburg drew 0-0 with Mura. So, it means for our final 2 group stage games against Salzburg and Mura, all we need to do is beat Salzburg. If we lose, we will drop down into 3rd place, but then we have the chance to beat Mura. So next episode, we're going to do the final 2 Europa League group stage games. If we finish 3rd, what happens? Do we go... So we go into the first knockout round, but I think that is of the Europa Conference League? I believe? I think that's how it works? Or maybe it's the top... Maybe the best performers might go on to it as well. I don't know. We're going to find out next episode. Either we are into the Europa League knockout stages, or we are into the Europa Conference League knockout stages. Either way, we're going through the group stages, but we might be finishing 3rd. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Building a Nation with Latvia. I am sweating, absolutely sweating buckets right now because it is one of the hottest days ever in the UK today. So I'm going to wrap this up very quickly. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. I will see you next time for Mura and for Red Bull Salzburg and for the end of the Europa League.